Tony Mowbray is in at Birmingham. We cannot talk about really any more on this channel. Good evening, Adam. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm all right. All right. Straight away, easy question. Mowbray, happy with it?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted Cooper, but I think his profile's too high at the minute for Blues and what we can offer him. So, yeah, looking down the list, I think Mowbray's is a solid choice. He's done well in the Championship wherever he's been. His win percentage is pretty good. So, yeah, let's have him. Let's go for it.
We'll come back to that one in a second. Let's, for the final time, talk about our Wayne on this channel. You've been the one person who said, "Look, give him time, give him time." When did your patience run out, and when do you think the board's patience run out?
I think it was just getting to the point where it was just too hard to defend him anymore. What was it? 2 wins in 14, 15. I mean, the only thing I do feel for him is he's never had a go at it with his own players. He never got one transfer window in. He come in with, after we just, the uproar of sacking Eustace. So his back was against the wall from the start. There was loads of people that didn't want him in. The media was desperate for him to fail. It was almost set out that he was never going to do well. Plus, then you hear the rumours of what's been going on at training with him and stuff. Yeah, I think I was done the last 2 or 3 games. I remember sitting there thinking, we can't keep going on like this. We have one good performance, but we still don't pick up 3 points. And then, the Stoke game was terrible.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. I watched that because it was on telly, wasn't it? And gosh, Birmingham were bad. Do you think at that point they decided, even before the Bristol City game, do you think they decided then that was going to be it?
I think they've got to be looking then. They've got to be thinking who's available. They're obviously going to look who's available before they fire the trigger, aren't they? They've obviously tried to get Cooper, from what I've been told. He's said, unless there's money to spend, no. Which there isn't at the minute, like we all know. So Mowbray's definitely the best option for me at the minute. That's what he can do. Problem is now we're eating into January. I hope he's got some players in mind, or the board have got something lined up, because we certainly need a few players.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that we're definitely not going to see again is that defending, which happened in the first half of that Stoke game, which was just absolutely.
I don't know, man. I've been seeing that for years. This might be new to you, but it ended me. It's been really bad lately, but over the last couple of years, we've seen some of this defending. Some of these players have been here too long, like I keep saying. But yeah, I think all Rooney did was just highlighted them a bit more by asking them to not hoof it, hold on to the ball, be more confident with the ball, and it just invited so much pressure that we buckled every time a team come at us. We buckled, fell apart.
The only negatives I've heard about Mowbray coming in is that in terms of longevity, this club seem to want to be moving forward very quickly, don't they? And ultimately, you have to think: is this just a short-term kind of manager to help make sure they don't go down? Which is, I don't think Birmingham.
Yeah, I do. I think it is. Hence the only 2.5-year deal. I think it's very much go on and lay the foundations, get the foundations bedded in, and we'll go and build off that with somebody else. It's pretty much what he's done at most places, to be honest. He's gone to Sunderland. He's done well at them, got them to where they wanted, and then they've gone and sacked him. He done well at Baggies. He done well at Blackburn, I think I remember. So, yeah, I don't think he will probably want a long-term project due to probably his age and stuff now. So I think he's probably happy to go, yeah, let's have a crack for 12 months, lay the foundations, and both shake hands and move on.
Yeah, and a manager that's been renowned for bringing in young players as well, which is, I think, sounds to be in the mould of what the two Toms at the top of your club want, isn't it?
Well, we've proven recently, and we've got a good academy. I mean, look at some of the players we're bringing through. They're going on for some big money. We've got a couple again at the minute that are in the first team. Rooney had a couple round, and they're 17, 16. They look like some good players. So yeah, I think he'll be asked to bring them in a bit more and get them into the first team squad. So it's certainly what he likes to do as well. So yeah, it fits the mould.
Fixtures are going to be interesting. Swansea Swansea up first, who have just also announced their new manager as well. Where do you think Mowbray can get Birmingham then this season?
Anywhere around 15th to 10th.
Yeah.
The thing is with this league, you can win 2 or 3 and you can climb 7 or 8 places quite easily. So I think he'll win. I think the players have, probably got a bit of weight lifted off their shoulders. There seems to be a fallout with Rooney that clearly weren't playing for him. That was obvious to see.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to come back now with a bit of a point to prove as well. Obviously, you've got that new manager bounce. Hopefully get 1 or 2 additions through the door, get a bit more of a buzz around the place, and might pick up some wins now. Which I think this squad is capable of doing in places. Just we need a keeper. Can't keep letting the goals in that we concede.
You're like a dog with a bone with this one, aren't you? Yeah, no, there has been some struggles. I mean, the Leeds game, I highlighted it a little bit as well. But look, anyone can go to Leeds and lose.
Yeah, that's the thing with that Rooney's last game. No Blues fan should have expected us to go to Leeds and get a result. They had one player in the squad that they paid £35 million for 12 months ago. I mean, they're a much better team than us, but that was the final nail in the coffin. And it was a good excuse for the owners to pull the trigger.
Yeah. All right, then. Final word on Rooney, and then we will every week now just focus on the future. I promise. What did you learn about the squad that you didn't already know under Eustace?
Just which nothing new, to be honest. They're just a one format way. Just pump the ball up and build off that. If you want to try and play football and work your way up the pitch, we ain't got the players to do it. And that's all Rooney tried to really do. Probably fell out with a few along the way, telling them they ain't good enough. But yeah, there's not much I didn't know already, and I think Mowbray will find out this as well. Yeah.
So it's back to hoofball, is it then, for the next couple of months?
You know what, this season, whatever it is, just to make sure we're still in the league, we're not dragged into a relegation battle. Let's just do it. We got a good clear out at the end of the summer. Everyone knows that. And we got a chance to build. So let's go for it.
All right. Cheers, Adam. We'll catch you next week and we'll have a chat how the Swansea game's gone. Enjoy it. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. All the best. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.